Hey everyone, T-Guys here. Welcome back to my channel where it's all horror all the time, and welcome to episode 4 of Vampyr, which seems like it's starting to make sense on the combat side of things.
I wonder what your last thoughts would be, sir.
Damn. The pain. It's here again.
Quick recap. Where's my quests description instruction thingy? Oh yeah, that's right. Identify the blackmailer to help Lady Ashbury.
Time has lost its effect on me, but the suffering continues.
Wait, hang on. Why'd that marker disappear just now? And also, what's that little symbol on the compass there?
If Pembroke is still standing after this epidemic, there's good reason to be proud.
Ah, right, I'm guessing she must still be down by the dock then. Eavesdrop. Press V to activate your senses. If a citizen is behaving suspiciously, their heart will emit a distinctive glow. By looking at the citizen, you'll unlock a special interaction.
You're sure you don't come back with me?
Nah, I have to see someone at the hospital.
Be careful. You look so bad they may keep you as a patient.
Fuck 'em. I don't like hospitals or doctors.
Well then, when you go back to Whitechapel, you may find this useful.
What is it?
A pass for a free medical exam by the best nurse available. Just read it.
I don't read well, but thank you, I guess.
Oh, hey Dia, thanks for checking in. I didn't see your message there, which can only mean my chat window's being a little bit weird once again. So thanks for bringing that to my attention. Cherry Cliff Foodie, am I even pronouncing that correctly? I have no idea what that is, but enjoy. Huh, that does sound pretty good, actually. But, yeah. Our guy here seems to be on a different kind of diet as of late.
This man has been savagely attacked and dragged to the floor.
Alright, here we go. Let's hope this goes a little bit more smoothly than yesterday. Huh. Why am I fighting guys 3 levels above mine already? It's not a very comforting thought. So I'm just wondering. Damn. Oh man, not enough blood to heal. Yeah, so I was gonna say if you feed on one guy in the middle of combat, I wonder if the other gets a chance to interrupt you and negate the whole thing. But I didn't actually get around to any of that. I want to say the sounds are coming from over here, but let's have a look around first. See what else we can find. All right, guy, give me a minute. The Band of the Dragon. Concerning the Brotherhood of St. Paul Stoll, I would advise our members to be very wary about these so-called scholars. Yes, indeed, most of them are always affable and respectful whenever they approach us, but it would be quite unwise for a discreet circle like the Ascalon Club to speak foolishly about our goals, our members, or our traditions. I also would like to remind our fellow members that the Brotherhood itself is ancient enough to have some mysterious traditions. One of them, according to some informants, could be the ritual, the so-called Ban of the Dragon. It seems that in certain conditions, when the Brothers of St. Paul find a violent or bloodthirsty immortal, they call upon in this ban. What it is exactly, I don't know. Does it really exist? I don't know for sure either. But what I've established as facts is that whenever a hostile or vindictive vampire has threatened London, it disappeared without a trace after the Brotherhood pronounced a ban upon him. The loyal Fergal Bansha himself has never been foolish enough to openly provoke the Brotherhood. This is a lesson we must all remember. Never be considered a dragon by the Brotherhood. From the Law of Ascalon, by Lord Redgrave, founder. So, in other words, maybe let's not make too much of a name for ourselves. I guess is what that boils down to. Starting to look a lot like a boss fight waiting to happen. Wouldn't you know it?
What sort of creature is this?
Yeah. That is quite the health bar this guy's got on him. Damn. I was about to say that went a bit better than yesterday, but man. Yeah, that's quite a bunch of HP this guy's packing. You know what? Just out of curiosity, let me go ahead and try out the scythe instead. No, wait, hang on. Cudgel in this case. Maybe also equip the revolver. No, hang on. Why is it not letting me switch weapons? We'll check that out in a bit. Just gonna have to do this manually for now. Yeah, right, of course, two-handed weapons, so no offhand revolver, that makes sense.
What sort of creature is this?
Damn, he packs a punch too. Huh. Well, that wasn't so bad. Maybe I spoke too soon about the, combat. Just maybe. It's still a fairly, common point of critique. So I'm prepared for things to, get worse down the line. But hey, guess I'll just have to see for myself. Nurse Crane's voucher. If you are sick, if you have no money, whoever you are, wherever you're from, come see Dorothea to get help. No tricks, no charges, no questions asked. Just find Darius Petruski's house and present this coupon.
Some voucher for a free checkup in Whitechapel. What is Nurse Crane up to? I really must find her.
Mm-hmm. I have lost the trail of Nurse Dorothy Crane after her meeting with some shady gang member. Luckily, I found a useful hint on the man's corpse after some frenzied scows murdered him. Some sort of coupon for a free medical exam in Whitechapel. The flyer is written in English and Romanian. The owners of the voucher are invited to find one Darius Petruski's house and ask for Dorothea. Are this Dorothea and Dorothy Crane the same person? Is she the author of the blackmail letters sent to Lady Ashbury? I think I'd better go to Whitechapel as soon as possible to get all the needed answers from the nurse, if I can find her there.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Right. Correct button, wrong time. Citizen to save. Careful, the endangered citizen may not survive the next night. Go check on him. Right, so pretty much all of your social interactions are tallied up. Whenever you get to a hideout. Alright, you stay back. Don't interrupt me while I'm eating, please. Ah, damn. Hang on. Why am I seeing 3 cards at the same time now? So these all seem pretty damn resistant to firearms. Emma, hey, thanks for joining. Good to have you. Yeah, this is, less than optimal. Yeah, see, that barely does anything. Where'd the other guy go? Wait your turn, bud. I hope so too. But in the game's defense, I'm not exactly doing a stellar job over here myself. So yeah, it could be better, but very much doubt that's going to ruin the experience in the grander scheme of things. Just takes a little bit of getting used to, is all. See, the thing is, I haven't played Dark Souls or Bloodborne, and from what I'm told, the combat is pretty heavily inspired by that. So I'm kind of at a disadvantage here. Yeah, Assassin's Creed had a lock-on, but for some reason that all felt a bit more smooth. I can't quite put my finger on why that worked just a tad bit better.
I can't breathe!
Alright, so back away. Heal. I'm thinking take out the guy with the lowest health first.
I wanna die here! See the sky!
Ah, god damn it, I did not have enough endurance to dodge that last one. Alright, well, third time's a charm. Supposedly. But this doesn't make any sense though. Why does it keep putting me back here with these three guys? You know what? I'm gonna have another go at these as well. Just for the XP. Oh, come on, that is bullshit. Hey, Emma, thanks for joining. Hope to have you again next time. Have fun. God damn it. Alright, well, no chance of sneaking up on these guys. Might as well just charge in. God damn, missed that guy entirely with my special blood ability attack thing. Alright, let's see if I can beat this guy and have a bit of blood reserve left. Hey, so how come I can eat one but not the other? There we go. Alright, let's maybe not fail our sneak attempt this time. Alright, off to a good start. See, and now I'm not even sure why these guys were giving me so much trouble in the first place.
Are you injured, sir?
Help me get out of here. I need to get out.
I'm Dr. Reed, and I'd be glad to help you, but you must calm down first. Please, take a deep breath and tell me your name.
Okay. I'm Oswald Thatcher. Please, I need to get out.
Mr. Thatcher, your friend Newton sent me to help you. Do you remember him?
Yes, I do.
Good. Now leave this place and enjoy the cool night air. It's quite invigorating. I'm sure you'll feel better if you do.
Lost. What does that mean? You rescued a citizen. He will return to his district the following night.
Are you sure you're all right, sir?
Yes, I'll be... as soon as I can see the sky again.
Nah, apparently that's all we're getting out of him. For now, at least. So I'm fairly sure there was another person on our shit list. Yeah, there's Brannigan, but guess that's not really relevant anymore. So how come this marker is all the way over here then? When I'm pretty sure we're supposed to meet back up at the hospital.
I said stay away, sir!
Alright, alright, alright.
Don't come closer!
Don't get your panties in a bunch. I'll find another way around. Except maybe not. Also, I'm not even headed in the right direction in the first place, so there is that. Crumpled letter. I'm tired of your shit, Clay. What the fuck did you do? All the bloody docs are gossiping about how my husband has just got that stupid kid. How many times did I tell you to count to 20 before drawing your blade? How can we expect to do proper business and have people obey if you keep on killing everyone who dares cross you? Now rumor says some blokes from the Death family are looking for you. And one of them even swore to kill you. Don't come home tonight. I've seen strange men patrolling the streets. They may be commie militia or something like that sent to arrest you. Go to a safe place for a few days. Maybe go to the hospital or Whitechapel. Make yourself useful for once by checking if any business could be settled over there. When the situation is calmer, I'll send a wet boot boy so that you know to come back. Edwina. Huh. Nope. Looks like I'm in the wrong place after all. My bad. But
Daily routine.
since we're here already, about the use of garlic and wooden stakes, dear brothers, I must now draw your attention to a very important point. The use of garlic as a protection against vampires. Let's be crystal clear on this subject. Garlic will never protect you against those creatures. No matter how fresh, how strong, and how smelly, garlic is totally useless as a defense. I can never say enough how damaging that novel of Bram Stoker has been. Yes, of course, population of Slavic countries place garlic cloves in coffins. Yes, of course, inhabitants of Santorini Island hang garlic on their windows. There would be so much to write about this place, and someday soon, I hope to go back to this island to further explore its occult tradition. But that is not to protect the living from the devil. It is to tell the dead that they are aware of their malevolence. It is a symbol, nothing more, nothing less. So please, by all means, wear garlic, show garlic, hang garlic, and tell the shadows that you are not afraid. But if you are looking for supernatural protection, you will have to search much deeper into the forgotten secrets of the occult tradition. For here's the truth, my fellow brothers. Garlic does not repel vampire, but all the fresh plants will hurt them. It is as if their body could not stand the presence of botanical elements. I have seen an enraged Volp flee when whacked with a rose. Yes, a simple rose. I have witnessed a violent Econ fall down and beg for mercy when struck by a wooden stake. I don't know why it is so effective, and I would give my left arm to find the answer to that mystery. But the truth remains nevertheless. Vampires are very sensitive to fresh herbs, plants, and woods. From Facing the Shadows, How and Why by Usher Talltree, Primate of St. Paul.
A giant morgue disguised as a hospital. That's Pembroke nowadays.
What was I saying? Yeah, so while we're here, I was thinking of preparing a few different kinds of medicine to cure citizens with. Hang on, did I inspect that earlier? Dr. Swansea's message. Dear Jonathan, I asked Nurse Crane to secure an office for you on the second floor. Please forgive the austere decoration, but Pembroke Hospital is not exactly the Ritz. Sorry to let you discover your office alone, but I need to sleep a little before going back to work. I'm just a mere mortal after all. I also gave orders to let you rest, and for the staff to never enter your room. You will be able to sleep all day without being disturbed, and work at night without raising any suspicion. I'm afraid the place is quite messy, but you'll be able to conduct your experiments here at your own pace. You'll also notice there is an open window with a scaffolding that will allow you to enter or exit the hospital without being noticed. I imagine how awfully new and disturbing this all must be for you. Believe me, I have studied enough of your species to understand what you must now be facing and feeling. Be assured, I'll do whatever I can to help you in this ordeal. Know that you're not completely alone facing it. I'm glad I met you. These dark times we are all presently facing. I hope our future collaboration will yield great results. Welcome to Pembroke, my esteemed colleague. We shall talk soon. Yours sincerely, Edgar Griffith Swansea. P.S. I left a copy of some of my notes concerning what I have discovered about Econ. And where's my cursor? Where's my scroll option? What I have discovered about Econ in the last few years, feel free to read about it if you need some guidance, as long as you don't use this knowledge to take advantage of me. Why, sir? Whatever are you implying? Maybe let's make another round, see what else I missed out on first time around. Not entirely sure where that voice is coming from.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
I don't know, man. What if we just read about plants and everything? Alright, so... Upgrading the hacksaw brings it to 57 damage. What about the machete then? Huh. Still lacking in parts to upgrade. Hang on, I just thought of the revolver. Nah, same story. Nah, these are not gonna yield us what we need. So we can only hold a maximum of 2 of these at a time. So I'm kind of apprehensive about ending the night just yet. Because like I said, how you interact with people and who you cure all adds up. And comes back to bite you in the ass the following day. But I could really do with that stamina and or endurance upgrade right about now. So yeah, I'm gonna be wanting this first and foremost. What else have we got? Block barrier, that sounds pretty good right about now. Absorbs direct damage until it fades or is destroyed. Vampires afraid of suffering damage are familiar with the hardiness ability. This blood ability will protect the vampire from direct damage. Unfortunately, it does not stop them from being grabbed by enemies. You can hurt my body, but only if you can catch me. Well, let's not make it too easy on them, shall we? Oof, that's quite a lot of XP points until the next level. What else have we? You perform a supernatural move to your target and cause damage upon landing. That actually sounds pretty damn decent. We might do away with the whole sneaking bit, depending on the situation. The common belief is that vampires can disappear into thin air is misleading. Rather, they can greatly increase their speed with blood, moving so fast that to human eyes it appears as if they appear and reappear at will. Correctly used, this ability can be offensive or defensive depending on the vampire's state of mind. It's too easy to catch up to your prey with spring. It's almost boring when they start running. Sounds good to me, I'm taking that. Autophagy, maybe go ahead and upgrade that a bit. $200 healing, 250. Not enough points at the moment. Extra serums, extra bullets. So that's 20% more blood absorption in combat. 100% additional damage. Yes, please. $150 even. Now, if I'm reading these correctly, these don't require any XP to unlock in the first place. Blood Spear. The vampire wields their blood and throws it like a spear. This power can take time to charge, but is deadly effective at medium to long range. It's a powerful supernatural tool for vampires who don't like close combat. If you cannot avoid the bloodsucker's attack, just try to keep your mouth closed. Nope. My bad. My bad. Those do require points, after all. All in all, I want to say that's not a bad haul for a single night. Right, so this is where the whole social interaction status thing kicks into effect. Major district events. Every night, the consequences of your actions may improve or degrade the district health status. It can also be degraded due to diseases spreading among citizens, which is what I was talking about earlier. The more lives you take, the unhealthier a district becomes. If a district's health status drops below the critical threshold, it will plunge into chaos. It is for you to decide of a district's fate. So what's going on with these little icons here then? Alright, okay, so these must be diseased citizens. What else can we learn about, what's her name? Lady Ashcroft, I want to say. Where did she disappear off to? Huh. Ah, well that's not very helpful. I was kind of hoping this menu would give me a rundown of required ingredients for the serums, but apparently those only show up at a bench. Workbench, I should say.
It's locked, all right.
Long letter. You know what? I'm gonna save that one for next session, because all this reading is giving me a bit of a dry throat. Nah, actually, you know what? Let me go on and grab a drink real quick. Administer some medicine of my own. Because it'd be a shame if I had missed out on an interesting side quest. Or what have you. So reading materials. Long letter, here we go. Birmingham, 27th of October. Hello sis, how are things in the big city? Here in Brum, things are not so good. It seems the flu is here again, and we have many new cases of infection in the neighborhood. Do you remember Miss Scheller, the old drinking hag from the 3rd floor? She passed away 2 days ago, and her flat is already occupied again. Geez, you would have to pay me a huge amount of money to go to sleep in the bed in which a woman died of the flu just a few hours ago. Sorry I did not take time to quickly answer your last letter. Between taking care of little Paul, Mom, Dad, and my job at the factory, I rarely find time to write to my favorite sister. By the way, my son says hello to his Auntie Pippa. You should see the little bugger, already driving me mad. And Mum says you bring back some of those marvelous cakes the next time you come back home. In your last letter, you told me you thought about quitting your job at the Pembroke Hospital. I have to tell you, Pip, you better think twice. There are always snobs at the factory, but wages are shit. With snobs, job... Why would I even pronounce that as snobs? I don't know what's going on with me tonight. But wages are shit. And it's as boring as a day without a shag. Oh, I have a new fiancée, and no, I'm no slut, you moral bitch, you. So, if you really want to quit and do something more useful than counting the dead every morning, maybe you better stay in London and join that band you told me about. The Guard of Priven, something like that. Never heard of them. But if they are like you said, some sort of civil militia trying to make a difference, then maybe it's a good choice for you. Just be sure to let the others go in front. That's how my poor Billy got killed in France, by leading too many patrols. Bloody war. Anyway, come back as soon as you can, and give me all the good news before that. I am your affectionate sister, Lucy, Paul, Mom and Dad. Given that Black Sabbath are from Birmingham, I was kind of hoping that would take another turn, but hey. New hint available. Thinks about quitting.
So many deaths. And what of my own life?
Okay, so reach Whitechapel. Which way do we go for that? Should be a bridge nearby. Hopefully that's not the one those guys were guarding earlier. Hang on, how much money do I have on me? 107. Maybe try and buy some parts to
Good evening, Milton.
upgrade
Good
my
evening,
weapons
Doctor.
with.
Still trying to save lives?
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
Alright, so it's mostly gun parts he deals in. Not what I'm looking for at the Mo. So yeah, bridge. Answer at your own risk. That's very comforting. District status serious. Official health warning to the citizens of London. Curfew will be sounded at 9 p.m. by the church bells. All citizens must keep off the streets from that time until 5 a.m. Until further notice, a citywide curfew has been implemented. It is imperative that you wear your mask to prevent the spread of infection. If any member of your household becomes ill, inform the authorities immediately. Due to the curfew, not opened after 9 p.m. And I can already hear dildos in the distance. Now what do you know? God damn, level 18 already. Damn, I'm going to have to chase after him, aren't I? Wet Boot Boy's note. Concerning the recruitment of new boys in Whitechapel, I think I found one, Albie. He's as stupid as a stool, but tough. I asked him to prove to me he could get some drugs for the black market and deliver it quickly and nicely. Next time we meet, I'll tell him he's accepted as a wet boot boy and he must now meet the bosses to get his orders. Let me head back up there for a sec. Make sure I haven't missed out on anything. Ah, great. There's our little welcoming party.
If you spot one, fire.
Right, so much for sneaking up. Oi, wait your turn. Hey, why was my self heal not working? Alright, you first. Damn. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble now. God damn, that was cutting it close. I could really do with a rat or two right around now. was this guy carrying then? Shame. Anyway. Still lacking a bunch of stuff for a pneumonia cure. And there we go. Enough parts to upgrade the hacksaw. Increase damage or absorb blood points. I think I want to go ahead and reserve that for the offhand weapon. So let's go with a damage increase for now.
Crush the leech, boys!
Grenade. Shit. Ah, damn it. Heal, 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 heal. Could you not? God damn it. Well, on the upside, looks like I won't be getting bored with low-level enemies for the foreseeable future. Right, is there like a ability where I can assault these guys from above, or?
Look at it! This is fire!
If there is, sprint ability is not it. Boy.
Steady, boy! Got one of them! I'll put an end to you!
God damn it. It's like one slip up and you're pretty much screwed. Maybe let's try that sprint ability again. And not overshoot the guy this time around. Come on, move your lazy ass. Boom.
Pay for this! That leech is fast!
God damn it.
Die, leech!
You first, buddy.
You leech!
Oof. Join the ranks. Your king and country need you. Join the British ranks and help the brave lads at the front. A little preoccupied at the moment, I'm afraid. Guard the freedom of us all. Join the royal fleet today. Would you like to know more? Ask at your nearest recruiting office. Yeah, pass. Thanks, but no thanks. So, what were these guys guarding, exactly? Or was it just a random patrol? Alright, so it may be a bit of a sidetrack, but let's go out and check it out anyway. Come on, there's gotta be more to this place than a handful of shillings, right? Can I get rid of this barricade, maybe? Apparently not. Looks like I could do with even more of an endurance boost. Or maybe I should stop dodging like a madman. Try and find a happy medium. Please don't interrupt me, sir. I'm trying to read here. Influenza, frequently complicated with pneumonia. To prevent any case of Spanish flu, stay at home.
Closed.
So that's 2, 3 of them. Damn. Where the hell did you come from? Right, I am decidedly not having a good time here.
More and more of these bloody leeches every night. Aye. God, we recruit more and more every year. I'll send you back in a fucking grave!
Well, that's new. Not so unstunnable now, are you? Put that away. Oh, man. Damn, combat is time-consuming business. It's like every enemy encounter is a little mini boss fight unto itself.
More and more of these.
Alright, well, getting close at least. Also, hang on. Let me see what I've got equipped here. Yeah, so I totally tend to forget about serums in the middle of combat because I'm just too focused on breaking down these guys' defenses so I can snack on their necks. So yeah, maybe let's try and keep that in mind next time. This isn't looking too good.
It's locked, all right.
Whitechapel. This neighborhood is linked somehow to the kind Lady Ashbury's blackmail. First, let's find this Petrescu fellow.
Right, new hideout found. And of course another random marker I put down by accident.
Fuck you all! Fuck it all! Stop it now, Albert, stop it! The wet boots will be proud of me.
Damn, I was just about to eavesdrop on those guys. Don't suppose he made it.
Are you all right?
The bastard hit the wall next to me. I don't even know if he meant to miss.
If you've been hurt, I can help you. I'm a doctor.
Name's Albert. Remember it. Now bugger off.
Calm down, guy. Hang on. Pretty sure he was looking for Clay Cox, and we spared him. Or was Clay the guy being dragged into the sewers? This doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Treatment for fatigue. Yeah, let's go in and see if we can
Do you need assistance?
Please. Feeling tired these days.
get him to be a bit more talkative.
There you go. Let's hope nobody steals it from you.
Very funny.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? If you know anything about her, I'd appreciate it.
Never heard of her. If she's pretty, I'll keep an eye out.
What happened? Did you really steal that man's medication?
Hey, I didn't do anything. It ain't me.
All right. Perhaps the poor drunk just confused you with someone else.
Sod off, mister. You ain't got no clue what's going on here. Bastard was a soldier in the war, so now he's got the right to shoot me.
It's true. I'm not familiar with this part of town. Perhaps you could help me.
I said sod off. Go find yourself another guide.
Come on, man. I was expecting you to be a bit more forthcoming than that. By now. The man you were looking for is dead. Again, fairly certain that was Clay. I'm not quite sure I want to, protect him. I'm not sure how he fits into the bigger picture.
Goodbye, young man.
I won't end up another drunk arsehole littering the streets. Not me.
Sort of bloody joke to you, innit? Stealing drugs from the sick and suffering.
What about this guy, then?
The wet boots will be proud of me.
Shooting a boy in the middle of a street. Not the best thing to do, wouldn't you say?
What? You saw what happened? Who are you?
I'm Dr. Reed, and I'd like to ask you a few questions, if you promise me to set your gun aside.
No. Look, I'm not a violent man. I'm Benjamin Palmer, doctor. And no one can help me. Not even you.
That's an, That's an interesting dialogue angle there. Let's see if we can fix that.
A gun, alcohol, and a bad temper make a terrible cocktail, sir. Goodbye for now. Good evening, Benjamin.
Right.
Can
Much
I help
better.
you?
I'm afraid not, Mr. Reed.
Treatment for migraine. Yeah, I'm afraid so too, pal. What's this about a letter, then? What letter is that referring to? I'm guessing maybe scare him off with the news about Albie being accepted into the Wet Boot Boys. Gotta be it, right?
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? Have you heard anything?
It's funny, I've been searching for her too. I need some pills. But the woman is a phantom, if you ask me.
Really? And why is that?
Word is she ain't real. She's a cover for some doctor who runs an illegal dispensary for migrants.
What can you tell me about this place?
Nothing to say, really. This is where I used to live, and this is where I live now.
You mean you used to have a better life?
Yeah, I had a wife, a home, and a job. I even used to have a name. And now I'm just Ben. Ben the Tramp.
You don't have anywhere to go? No family that would welcome you?
Not since the death of my wife, Albert's mother. She was sick, you see. Long before the flu and all this shit.
Perhaps you could focus for a moment and tell me your troubles.
I'm sick, broke, and my son just stole my pills. Everything's coming up roses.
Why didn't you shoot this boy? Except that didn't even happen, so...
Whatever the boy did, I'm sure he didn't deserve a public execution.
I swear I didn't want to hit him. It's just that I'm sick in the head, you see, and the boy he just frayed me last nerve.
What is it, Benjamin? It was the war, wasn't it? Your nerves are shot, aren't they? I need some answers, Private. From one soldier to another.
The doctors called me a liar, a coward. Put me in a straitjacket, locked me up. Finally, they sent me back to the front lines with a handful of tablets.
It's a pity that doctors still practice such barbaric methods. It's a dishonor to our profession.
Now only the pills stop me thinking about this shit. To not hear the explosions. I'm even scared of the dark these days.
Right, again, I'm not 100% sure what this is referring to, but yeah, let's go with the letter.
I have found a very interesting letter. Your son planned to prove his worth to the gang by stealing your medicine.
Oh, I see. So the little bugger thought he could use his dad to build a reputation.
The gang's recruiter was dead when I found him. Perhaps you should take better care of your son.
I love my Albert, sir. Believe me. It's just... Well, I'm an arsehole, I suppose. Anyway. This is for your trouble.
I'd like to see a little sense of self-reflection in my fellow man.
A gun, alcohol, and a bad temper make a terrible cocktail, sir. Goodbye for now.
Me? I'll not die in some piss-stinking alley reeking worse than a week-old lavvy.
Let's see if that maybe freed up other dialogue avenues with this bloke.
How are you, boy?
I'm not your boy, all right? Now piss off.
Goodbye, young man.
I won't end up another drunk arsehole littering the streets. Not me.
Well, 1 out of 2 ain't bad, I suppose.
Me? I'll not die in some piss-stinking alley reeking worse than a week-old lavvy.
Alright, 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 you've made your point.
The wet boots will be proud of me.
Now, I just caught myself kind of adopting the accent already. Can't help it, really.
When science fails you, this elixir will give you faith again.
Alright, that does not sound like a sham at all. What's your deal, lady?
Good evening, miss.
Good evening, sir. Are you interested in a miraculous cure for this unknown and deadly epidemic?
Actually, I am.
Then
Do
you
tell.
have come to the right place. The famous Swanborough cordial is all you need to help keep you in perfect health.
Oh, really? Why didn't I hear about it during my studies? I'm Jonathan Reed, by the way. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Ah, my brother has spoken of your research, sir. I'm Loretta Swanborough, and it's always a pleasure to meet a fellow healer.
Sure.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? I'd like to know more about her.
I don't like to talk about competition.
Competition, you say?
Never met her, but it seems she provides some sort of medical care to the poor. The whole thing has to be some sort of scam, if you ask me.
Well, you're one to talk.
Tell me, who intrigues you most in Whitechapel?
The region itself is something to see, but I would say Camellia the mute florist who gives away her flowers.
What do you think of the locals?
Most of them are afraid or desperate. They all come to me eventually for my remedy.
Is there anyone I should avoid?
Cadogan Bates, without a doubt. The bloody bastard remorselessly exploits poor migrants as soon as they get here.
So, what is she selling then?
I'd like to see what kind of medicine you're selling.
Swanborough cordial with a list of ingredients printed in Latin. This item can be recycled into components. So, not effective in and of itself, apparently. Bit of a shame it doesn't list what it can be recycled into. Ah, another one of these. Right, this had better be good. Hang on, what was that icon there?
I will be here when those in power are toppled into the mud. What do you want? Leave me alone.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I'm looking for Nurse Dorothy Crane.
There is no Dorothy Crane here. Now goodbye.
I'm afraid this medical leaflet says the opposite, sir.
Really? Well, I'm afraid I'm going to close this door right now.
Not so
Go
fast,
bother
guy.
Someone else, Mr. Doctor.
Nuh-uh.
To enter that house, I must discover who this man really is.
I must insist, sir. Please let me see Nurse Crane.
I have no time for you, sir.
Well, shit. What was he about to say? Better start with what, exactly? Maybe the quest log can help with that. Investigate Darius Petruski's actions. Now, how do I do that, though? Probably gonna have to ask around in the district, I'm thinking. Now, where am I even headed? See? Told you I'd get the hang of this at some point. Ooh, a hatchet even. God damn, another one of those things. I don't feel like I'm quite up to the task at this moment. Yeah, you know what? Actually, I think I want to wrap it up for tonight before I get involved in some lengthy quest that I'm gonna have to abort halfway through. Maybe do just a little bit of reading up, try not to spoil anything for myself, but I'm curious what kind of hint I just interrupted. Take it from there next session.
Even the flu is no match for the Swanborough cordial.
So, how exactly am I supposed to get to this hideout then? Looks like we're close enough already. Wait, hang on. That's not the hideout, is it? Nope. Nope, looks a lot like I'm in entirely the wrong place. Nah, you know what? I'm just gonna make a mental note and save this for some other time. Because I really should get going by now. Except, where is the damn hideout then?
It's locked.
Well, damn. Now how am I supposed to save my game then? Hmm? God damn it, game, help me out here. It's in there after all, isn't it? I'm just a bit skeptical because whenever I see a loading screen like this, the interior associated with it tends to be like an indication of a more elaborate building scheme. I want to say combat, even. I'll just shut up now because I managed to find a place after all. Alright. Not a ton of XP from this particular night. Let's go ahead and see what we can make use of. Right, so both of these need 1,000 points to begin with. Autophage is even worse in that regard. Let's see. Increase blood capacity, that's starting to make sense right about now. Increase your life regeneration when using butt in combat. Ah, damn. Don't have enough points for that one. What's this done? Shadow Veil. 5 stamina used per second when walking, 2.5 stamina used per second when standing still. Toggle. Drain your stamina to fade into the shadows and become invisible to most enemies. Moving in this state will drain more stamina. You will exit the shadows if you attack or dodge on where your stamina is empty. That's something a bit advanced at the moment, truth be told. I really want to get the hang of just old regular people combat, if you will, before I invest in gimmicks like these. Damn, I want to go out and say that's about all I can spend for the night. Yeah, so let's go ahead and leave it at that for now. Thanks for watching. Hope to catch you again next time. And bye for now. Dildo.